Hey guys, I'm Coach Alex, and this week I'm going to be answering the question of the week, which is, what is the best way for you to gain, maintain, or lose weight? So let's get into it. First thing you have to consider is your basal metabolic rate. That's the amount of calories that you burn just by being alive, sustaining normal bodily functions, breathing, sleeping, digesting food. And for an 85-pound male, 35 years old, and somewhat active, that's about 1,845 calories. So, for you to maintain your weight, not adjusting for activity levels, a 185-pound, 35-year-old man would have to consume 1,845 calories. But when you want to gain weight, it's a recommended addition of 10 to 20%, so 185 to 370. And for losing weight, you subtract the same amount. Now, this is all easy in principle, but it's a lot harder to do in practice. So these numbers of 10 to 20% are going to be based on your activity levels. You may need to increase your calorie consumption if you're doing a lot of exercise. You may need to decrease if you're in more of a sedentary period. But essentially, an increase or decrease of 10 to 20% on a daily basis will get you either into a calorie surplus or a calorie deficit for weight loss. Now, when we go into like general nutrition tips for gaining and losing weight, these are all applicable, but in any case you should increase your protein. Most people do not get enough protein, and if you want to learn more about the amount of protein you should be eating, we have another video on that as well. But you should increase your protein. Protein helps you build muscle. It helps to keep you full for longer. It's slow digesting, so it will keep you full for longer than a lot of carbs would. Increase your water and your sleep. Most people don't get enough water either. Sleep helps you to repair your body and process out all of the bad chemicals, right? Moderate your carbs. When you eat carbs, they're either used right away, they are stored for later use as fat, or they're stored in your muscles for repair or activity. If you eat a surplus of carbohydrates, it's going to follow one of these pathways, and if you eat a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of it will be stored as fat. So moderate your carbs, figure out how much is a good number for you, and try and stick to a goal. Adjust your calories with your activity. If you're, like I said before, if you're going to be doing a lot of exercise, you should increase your calorie intake. You don't want to be not getting enough for your exercise. You want enough to sustain your daily activities and your energy level without being too much, so that it's stored as fat. And then finally, plan ahead. I think this is the most important. All of this is really simple in principle. It's harder to do in practice. So planning ahead means planning out what meals you're going to have each day. It can be as simple as preparing a set of meals for the entire week, or simply writing down what you plan to eat and putting it on a grocery list so that you can prepare those meals ahead of time without having to rely on your lizard brain going for the nearest food available. So plan ahead, drink lots of water, eat lots of protein, and enjoy. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, in the comments down below, and don't forget to follow us on social media.